Good evening, sir, and viewers. My next question to you, sir. A. Raja, in his very recent interview, has literally, all through the interview, at every point, his hatred for Brahmins was well seen and heard. He said, even from days of Periyar, Periyar himself was not against Brahmins because he had friends like Rajaji and other Brahmins. What he said was, we all come from that learning, Periyar learning, so we are not against Brahmins. But the Brahmanism that they stand for, which is, it seems that Brahmins will never treat others equal to them, first point, and they won't show any fraternity towards others, which of course it's been strongly condemned by the Hindu outfits. And all through the speech he has been harboring this, that Brahmins would like to show their echelon at every stage. And how do you see this?
Rasa, that is, we should call him as 2G Rasa, and he has been telling some controversial points about the Brahmin. He says that we are against only to Brahmanism, not to Brahmin. He says that we are not targeting the individuals. Yes. We are targeting the theory of Brahmins. That is Brahmanism. Okay, if that is so, why is it that your Periyar has been asking these cadres to cut the sacred thread of Brahmin? Is it not a personal attack? Is it against the Brahmanism? And he is also sharing another point, stating that no, Manusmriti.
Yes.
In Manusmriti says that if any non-Brahmin gets married with the Brahmin girl, he should be, if he is a Sutra, he should be slaughtered, he should be killed. And there are also another punishment for Kshatriya and everything. So what A. Rasa tries to say is that recently, if there is an intercaste marriage between a higher caste and a lower caste,
yes,
the higher caste people will murder the boy. So this theory has come only from the Brahmins. That is what A. Rasa says.
Yes.
It has come only from the Brahmins, because in the Manusmriti they say that if Shudra gets married with the Brahmin girl, the punishment was a murder. So the theory was derived only from the Manusmriti, and that is why these murders are taking place. That is what it is, an irrational argument.
Yes.
Which has been, because why a person kill another person if their daughter gets married with an intercaste marriage, and they will have some ego. There is imbalance in the society, in the caste. So due to that they are murdering. And how is it that Brahmanism is responsible? How is it that Manusmriti is responsible? Manusmriti is consisting of 1,000 to 1,500 slogans. What we call slogam.
Yes.
1,000 to 1,500. Whereas Hindu religion has got 1 lakh to 1,50,000 slogans. And he is not reading the good points of Hindu. He is just mentioning only about some Manusmriti, where there is some controversial issues. And he is not reading about the Hindu, Arthamulla Hindu Madam written by Kannadasan. It has got so many good things. Without mentioning all these things, he is talking only about Manusmriti. We should think about one more important point. Are we people or Hindu people are following Manusmriti? Manusmriti says that the Hindu woman should not go for divorce. Should not go for divorce. Is it happening in the present society?
No.
During 1956, Hindu Marriage Act was enacted, where Hindu women had been given full freedom to go get a divorce. Hindu women had got so many privileges in several laws, and they can get a maintenance, they can get alimony, they can get child custody, and Hindu women are allowed to go for a job, and everything in all the fields they are competing equally with the men. And there is also legislation for allotting 33% for women.
For women.
In all the government jobs, even in contesting, when Jayalalitha was the chief minister, she has given 50% allotment to women. So women are coming on par with men. So that Manusmrita was, the slogan was written some thousands of years back. By taking this VCK leader Tirumavalavan and this A. Raja, they have been talking only about Manusmrita and says that the religion, the Hindu religion is the worst religion. It is an irrational argument given by A. Rasa. A. Rasa should be ready to go and count his days in prison, Delhi prison, that is
Tihar jail.
Tihar jail. He should be ready to go to Tihar jail. The appeal is now inquired by the High Court. Definitely, if it goes to the Supreme Court, he will definitely be convicted because he had got this huge wealth, and he was the person who had murdered
his friend.
His Sadiq Ali, his friend. Even though he had committed suicide, Vaiko says that it is a pakka planned murder because even Sadiq Pacha's wife herself had given a statement that he was murdered. So he has to give answer only to that because he has got even murder charge against him. The same Vaiko has been saying that after 2G scam, crores and crores of rupees in suitcases were passed on to the Manna Arivale, which means that he was involved in a very huge fraud. The fraud against the people, 1,76,000 crores, is it an ordinary money? It is more than the budget estimate of a state. So he had looted the money and he has been talking before the public and he has been coming and going before the public. But the day should come when he should go and count the
bars.
Count the bars of the prison. That will happen because he has been talking very nonsense by making attack on the Hindu.
I personally feel that what he is talking is more of whenever there is a big issue which comes, he always butts in and he makes all these derogatory statements against Hindus, Hinduism, Hindutva, Brahmins, Brahmanism. Is this a diversionary tactic?
No. Maybe when he was inside the prison, Tihar prison, he says that he had learned Hindi.
Okay.
He was inside the prison for 15 days. He says that I had learned Hindi, but he is coming and saying that we oppose Hindi. He will be learning Hindi, but he don't want others not to learn Hindi. What is this logic? I do not understand. So this is why they will be speaking something and they will be doing something. So a day will come when these people will go permanently to the prison. They have to spend their entire life inside the prison because they are involved in such a huge fraud by taking the public money, that is poor people's money. That definitely they will get the punishment very soon because whatever he is talking, and he has to reap the consequences.
So now suddenly someone from the DMK team has said that Karunanidhi is, or he was a rebirth of Rajaraja Choran. And he also connects Sai Baba's visit to Karunanidhi's house. That happened because Stalin is an ardent bhakt of Sai Baba who visited Whitefield in Karnataka to his ashram and in Andhra, and then he also made a request that he should come and meet Karunanidhi because I think Karunanidhi was ailing at that time too. But where is the connectivity between Karunanidhi being rebirth of Rajaraja Choran? It just baffles everybody. The public wants to know how could even DMK think of connecting Rajaraja Choran of those times to Karunanidhi's birth as a rebirth of Rajaraja Choran?